Hey guys, Niloo here with our weekly founder updates. Things are getting pretty crazy here. It's almost the end of the program. We're at 13 days now to demo day and counting. So it's it's getting like everything here is super messed up at this point. Like we have a system for how we can book meeting rooms, and usually I always book a meeting room so that I can have some like privacy and peace of mind as I do these videos or when me and Nina do them together. But that system is like completely broken down now. Like all the keys are missing, all the rooms are like weirdly booked but also empty, so it's just like doesn't work. So now I'm in like some random little corner of like the Notman building, and like people just keep coming and screaming and stuff. But so if you guys hear that, that's what's going on. In terms of what my week has been like, it's really weird. I feel like on the one side, it's kind of very sad to have Techstars ending and everyone's kind of feeling that stress in the air. On the other side, there's like all the pressure of um, like preparing the pitch and working on it. And because it has the demo day deadline coming up, it's such a big priority for both Nina and I. And she's mostly working on crafting the pitch, but I'm there a lot in like a supporting role, like thinking about the structure together, and then just like looking at the slides and what we want to put in the slides, and also like um, kind of structurally figuring out what makes sense where, and like what we should include and what not. And really, because we do about two pitch practices a week with four mentors each time, it's really helpful to have both of us in the room to kind of synthesize a lot of the feedback we're getting, because in a weird way it feels like another like a foil of what September was like, where we would just go in and like mentors would just like feedback feedback all over us. And it's really interesting because I was actually having a conversation with her about this today, where it feels like because in September we were very unsure about a lot of things. Hearing that feedback was really disconcerting, and it got us thinking in a lot of different ways, and we kind of moved around a lot, and we couldn't find our bearings or anything like that. But what's been really interesting is like we've gotten our pitch to a point where it's so the story that we want to tell, and like I'm so confident in it, and she is as well. So it becomes very interesting when you have that kind of like core center of like what you're actually about and what story you want to tell, how differently you react to feedback. So it's like we still get all kinds of feedback. We still get some people who hate it, who love it, who tell us like thousand different like contradictory suggestions. But it's so much easier for us now to look at that and be like, nope, I don't think so. No, you don't get what's going on. Yes, that's useful. And just kind of being able to synthesize that and making that your own instead of just kind of like flipping with the wind based on what other people tell you. So that's been really, really cool. The sad part is Techstars is ending, and I really feel like we have a little family here. But then the other kind of weirdly happy part is that I feel like we've made a lot of, we've talked about a lot of changes that we want to make. And we're really excited about the new product that we're building. But it kind of feels like because the pitch is taking precedence and because we have to work on that, we're not really getting to the point of actually like doing our business. So a lot of the work that I'm doing is sort of like maintaining the status quo of the previous product that we've had. But not really getting to do a lot of the meaty work of like actually upgrading things, just because that takes a lot of both me and Nina's time to think about like what are the conversation flows, what is the sign up flow, what is the website copy, and like what is that experience overall, and just like crafting that. And we don't want to do a poor job of like haphazardly just like making that. So I think it'll be that part will be really exciting after the program, to be able to go back and be like, okay, now it's just the two of us again. Let's sit down and let's actually take all these things and ideas that we've been thinking about for the past few weeks and actually execute them. And I think it's going to feel really, really nice to do some real, actual work, but it's also going to be kind of sad. So that's kind of where my head's at this week and things that I've been thinking about. Guess see you guys next week-ish, maybe. Bye.